But anyway, so I read some books on grief, on loss, some of the more common ones or well-known books that are out there, like It's Okay That You're Not Okay, Megan Devine, right on the target here. That's a great book. If you think like you're falling apart and you don't know where to go or what the hell's wrong with you, well, there's nothing wrong with you. You're just going through grief, and Megan really explains it well. Here's a really good book, The Group, Seven Widowed Fathers, Reimagine Life. Wow. Does that talk to me? Of course it does. Not only is it seven widowed fathers, all of them have kids. They've lost their wives. They've lost their wives to cancer. How relatable is that? It's immediately, or like, it's relatable. Everything in there is so relatable. This one's something I'm still working through, Parents' Guide to Raising Grieving Children. It's a big read. There's a lot of examples in here. A lot of my examples are just example by fire or trial and error. And this is another book from Bruce Ham. What's it called again? Laughter, Tears, and Braids. Yeah, Bruce is one of the dads from the group, and he wrote kind of his own, his memoir, his journey with his three daughters, and it's kind of an open book into how he's moving forward with the loss of his wife. The other thing that I have found helpful is a couple of groups, like, there's obviously personal counseling, family counseling. We've done that and continue to. And but there's a few groups that have been quite helpful and great resources. One is called Soaring Spirits International. I stumbled on these guys on the web, and I'm glad that I did. So look them up, Soaring Spirits International and Widowed Village. They're kind of one and the same. So they have weekly remote sessions where you can dial in, and there's a bunch of other widows and widowers that are on there, and kind of like telling their story. Yeah, we're all coming from the same place. We all have one thing in common, which is a major thing. We've lost someone. It's a husband or wife. That's what it's designed for. It's really designed for the widower. And so they have guest speakers that come on and sometimes talk about different topics that are relevant to all of us that are moving forward after loss. I'll give one other example. There's a Kids Grief, kidsgrief.ca. It's in Canada. And they have some sessions once a month, I believe it is, where they just talk about kids that have lost their parent. And there's people will send in questions and topics to discuss, and that's pretty good resources there too. I have some other ones. I'll talk about those at a later time.